every second is critical in terms of saving the patient's life. Every second counts.
Ever since the COVID-19 virus has spread around the world, the global economy had to be put on hold as many were losing their jobs and service sectors were heavily impacted too. The global economic consequences of this pandemic can even be seen in our country, Malaysia. Our citizens had to experience bankruptcy and had to close their business doors. Sadly, some teenagers are still unaware and doesn't even care about this situation.
But don't worry about it, people. This is why we came up with an idea to create a project called Teenagers' Engagement in Revitalizing the Economy. So in my part today, I will explain the objective of our project. Our first project's objective is to create better understanding about the current economical issue to teenagers. Next, we would like to engage teenagers to help out our economy with their own ideas and our suggested ideas. This would allow us to produce more efficient and knowledgeable future leaders. This is because earlier exposure to the reality of economic hardship. We would also like them to be aware and understand people's struggle in sustaining their business during the lockdown. And last but not least, we would like to form teenagers that can help our countries in this economy revitalization.
Why is it that it's very important for teenagers to learn about economy? Well, firstly, you need to know that teenagers are one of the consumers in the world of economy, which means that teenagers can actually contribute to the economy. We can buy products from small businesses, so we support these local businesses and enterprises to help our economy to grow. Next, teenagers should learn about economy because it actually helps you to widen your choices of career. This is because economical study isn't only about the study of finance and business. It actually requires you to have a high problem-solving skills and your ability to analyze data and statistics through graph and charts. That's why it's important to learn about economy, because some career path requires you to have knowledge in banking, finance, and insurance. Next, teenagers can actually impact the industries. That's why it's important to have basic knowledge in economy. So then, we as a teenager can promote local businesses, or if we have the chance, we can also promote bigger company. So this is why teenagers can act as a marketing agent to boost their sales and hopefully spread their business. And last but not least, teenagers should learn about economy so they can be better prepared for the future. When we learn about economy at a young age, we will have better understanding about taxing and how the market behaves. When we learn about how the market behaves, we will gain an insight on what to improve on our spending habits. So then, we will not repeat the same mistakes when buying products, and we will be able to spend more wisely in the future.
In order to achieve our objectives, we first hypothesized that teenagers in Malaysia are not fully aware of the current economy. Then, we conducted a questionnaire via Google Form, which received 0.02% respondents of the total teenager population in Malaysia. We then analyzed their responses and concluded that the hypothesis is accepted. Based on this, we proceeded in creating few awareness activities. First, we uploaded weekly in our Instagram feed at SainsKu Frsis 21, our Facebook page, and our own International Leap Ed website. We posted a number of posts, mostly were highlighting the impacts of COVID-19 to the welfare of our citizens and towards our country's economy. We even had the opportunity to interview a young florist who owns his shop and a food bank and was affected by the pandemic. His story was then shared in our feed too. We also organized an event which involves students from Peninsular Malaysia and Borneo, Malaysia. The event is to engage students in revitalizing the economy with their own ideas and the ideas by other schools through creative presentations. From this event, we were met with 5 big ideas from the school teams. First, we should like, comment, and suggest ways of improving their businesses. For example, creating attractive packaging and eye-catching posters to attract more customers. Secondly, we can create training programs by IT-savvy teens that can teach small businesses owners on how to use social media platforms and how to make websites to promote their products during the lockdown. This can be done via online sessions through YouTube, Facebook, and etc. Thirdly, don't ask for discounts from the seller, especially during these trying times. This will help small businesses from losing their profits. Next, we can start raising funds by encouraging young influencers to stream a charity event through gaming and ask for donations to relieve the struggles of small businesses. Last but not least, we should always seek knowledge and study diligently. When we grow old enough to work, businesses and companies will hire us. With this, the industry's productivity will increase, then our profits, and finally, our economy. The main finding of this project is that a network of teenagers has been established through social media with the same aspirations that came up with big ideas to help revitalize the economy once more. And those who have participated in our event have found it really useful as they have learned newer economical issues and terms. Their understanding of the current economy situation has also increased tremendously through our awareness activities, either in the event or in our social medias. They even took immediate action and started promoting small local businesses that they know or found in social media. Not only has our project impacted teenagers, but it has also impacted small local businesses that we have promoted in our respective social medias. Even though the changes we contribute into the economy are small, we still have to stay proud as we are doing our best as teenagers to revitalize the economy.
In conclusion, we have successfully created and increased the awareness about our current economy among teenagers. Through our initiatives, we together with our participants have came up with 5 big ideas that were mentioned to you earlier. I believe we have helped in molding more efficient and knowledgeable future leaders. We all know that teenagers are the future of our country. So by creating and increasing awareness, we have made an early exposure about economy's hardships for our future leaders.
We must remember that even though we might not be at where we want to be right now, but at the same time, we need to remember that we are also not at where we were used to be. It's not about how much I improve, it's about did I improve? So we need to remember that an improvement is still an improvement, no matter how big or small it is.